Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Doc from SampleKings.com. And of course, now you know about me with the videos here on YouTube and other places as well. So I'm talking today about fraud and fake videos and fake announcements. And a lot of guys were saying I have fake announcements coming out with the MPC XL when I was talking about it in December. I took a lot of stuff from people then. And now in January, more guys are on the bandwagon again. So I need to tell you how I know this stuff, so you don't know I'm not like working for AKAI or I'm sending out loose videos and making stuff up. So how this actually works is that every company that makes musical gear and does stuff has got to report what they're doing. Now, how I do this, I know there's a hacker or a bunch of hackers that hack AKAI's stuff. So I will go to here, for example, right here, and this is in GitHub. I've talked about this before, and these guys found the new code inside the shell, and you'll see here's the firmware here, developer right here, and you'll see here MPCX is the ACV5, and the MPC Live is ACV8, MPC One is ACVA, and the MPC Live 2 is ACVB, and it goes on and on. MPC Key 61 is ACVM. So this is how I do this. Now, when I did this with the MPC Key 61, I took a lot of flack in April, and then I took more flack in May, and then when it came out in June 23rd, people were like, whoa, Doc knew what he was doing. You know, I do because I redo the research. I do the real research behind getting information on a piece of gear. And so this is GitHub. Now, what I'll also do, I'll go to another company I know that actually has gear too as well. Not has gear, but they have information on gear. So every company that makes Roland, or could be any that makes some sort of musical device. It could be Roland, it could be Akai, it could be, who else is there? Yamaha, it could be Korg. They have got to report what they're doing. They got to make sure it's a new thing coming out. Now, sometimes they don't have to. It could be part two, you know, like the MPC 2, something like, oh, well, that's already the one came out. Did they put something new on there? A speaker. Okay, so new speakers on there, and they added a battery. So they have to report something about the battery connection and the speaker connection. They don't want to blow people's ears out or electrocute somebody. And this has to be checked out by a commission or an agency within the United States government, the Canadian government, the German government, the Japanese government, the Korean government. You get my point? France, Italy, they all have to know that if you're going to put a product in our country, we want to protect our citizens because we want them to keep paying taxes. Pretty simple stuff right there, right? So I'll look in this other site here. This is known as Electric Garden. I will come here, for example. I'm looking at something right here right now. I'm going to say, what's this new? I saw this right here. It says I Beat. Okay, I Beat. Is that a new drum machine? What is that? I'll click here, and I want to find out what it is. And what is it? It's a medical sensor reading for physicians review. Okay, so my heartbeat. You get that? So sometimes the research is, what the hell am I doing there? Which is crazy. And so I have to look up stuff all the time. So what I'll do is I'll come to here and I'll say, okay, I'm hearing eyes. And what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for something that I know is going to be in here. So I'm looking for this thing here, and here it is right here. We're looking at in-music brands. You know who these guys are. These guys make the AKAI stuff. They make the Newmark stuff, Elisis. They own a lot of different stuff of companies in one conglomeration that has these companies inside it. So it's an umbrella, conglomeration, and there are companies in there including AKAI. And so they have gear that they make and manufacture in Taiwan. Okay, so you get the point here. Just like Apple does the iPhone in China and Taiwan as well. So what we want to do is I come to here, I'm looking for stuff about this gear. So I'll come in here and I'll see everything here because I know their code number is Y40. Now, once I look up that number, this is a grantee code. Every company must have a grantee code to sell something in America so they know what it is. They want to do research about it, right? So it's the same thing in other countries around the world. So you can do the research like I do. It's pretty simple stuff to do, actually. So I will come in here and I'll say, okay, look, here it is, 2023. There's a new MPC coming out. What is this? That's the ACVA2. Wait, let's go back to here. I'm doing my research. ACVA. That's MPC. Wait a minute. That's just a regular MPC One. ACVA. So I go back to here. And this says ACVA2. Okay, so this is how I know there's a brand new MPC One coming out. It's pretty simple stuff because all their codes had to be put out there, and they may be adding something new. The MPC one has no Wi-Fi on it or stuff like that, right? So they may have to put something in there, Bluetooth too. So check this out. I did the research. I come to here. That's it. Audio device? It's not an audio device. What it is, it's an MPC. So I come to right here. What they're actually showing from the FCC is the audio device. What that device is that they have there. You see, this is one page right here, and this is the back of that MPC one, but number 2, because it says here ACV2. So these companies keep perfect records, and this is how I find out about gear and about stuff on this site and other sites as well. And it's important to know what's going on because I'm Sample Kings, and I like to play with the toys too, but it's also cool to know something ahead of time, and I've got some spare time in the morning. I will look at stuff too, and so I'll come to here, I'll say, okay, that's pretty cool. We got frequencies here, all kind of stuff going on. Let's go back now. I'll go back to here, and I see, wow, that's pretty cool. I can come right to here and see what that is. I can find any information I want. They got an antenna in the space too. I saw the antenna before. I come to here, I can see this whole thing about the antenna here as well. I'll go back to here again. So I do the research on products. Now, there's some more stuff coming out too as well. AKAI is going to have 3 devices probably this year. We know about the XL, and then we also know about the MPC ONE. I just showed you now MPC ONE Part 2. They're adding an antenna in there and some more stuff in there as well, and the software is probably going to change. There may be some streaming going on. I don't know, but apparently AKAI's kind of behind the times, really, compared to other companies. But they're so lucky to have an MPC. There are so many MPC fanboys out there that they're lucky to have it. So they do have that instant recognition and interest in a device if someone says the word new and improved, right? It's going to happen. Now, also, there's Roland. I know about Roland. This Roland device is coming out. So if I want to find out about Roland, I can do that too as well. So I will search for that. And I know something coming out from Roland eventually. But a lot of times you won't find what you're looking for. Like there's a brand new MPC XL coming out. We all think so, right? I'll come to here, and the XL will appear right down. Where's the XL? Here it is, XL right there. It's the ACV5S, right? That's it right there. So if I come to here, I don't see that anywhere. Now, the reason why that would be that way is because it's already been out as the MPC-X, I'm thinking, right? So it's an MPC-XL, a different MPC-X, a new one. And if they're putting that out there, then it'll probably have some of the same stuff in it. There'll be no need to put some new Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Of course, it's the same device. It already has authorization to sell in America that's adding some simple stuff to it maybe. And that would be easy to do. And probably in this case, I believe they're going to add a software update that should be kind of like dope. We hope it'll be dope. We don't know. But we're always hoping out there it's going to be that way. So that's how I find stuff. And if you want to, you can subscribe. It's not going to hurt at all. It's going to help us out also here because we make more videos and we've got some more stuff we're looking at. Like I'm looking at something new now. I've got another code I'm looking at here, which is another company I'm looking at, which I'm trying to find out here. And I'm looking at a bunch of new stuff. So when I do research, it'll probably be in the morning. I'll look for some stuff here as well. And I'll come in here. And of course, I'm looking up for a company that we all know and probably don't love or do love. And I'll do research in here. So, here's Roku. Roku's right here. I can find Roku device. Here's Rocket. Here's Rocket Corporation. Whoa. Here's Roland. Whoa. There's Roland. So see, I'm looking up for gear. It's easy to find. You can find it too. So check it out. Any questions, hit me up below. Write down something on there. Check out our samples. Come to SampleKings.com. They're free. You can join. You get free samples becoming a member. And I will help you even on the website. Now, the reason why I do that and say I'll help you is because I make dope videos. I try to put everything in a video. You will see, why am I calling this guy for? It's all in here. And we do that on purpose because we think it's best to have the most information on the video so you can review it, see it, and get to it. My next video I'll put out probably will be more about the Sample Kings website, our school, and our little idea of you can join for cheap and get to download over 100,000 samples. And also, we're going to talk about something new coming out. So I'll see you in a few. Peace.